Welcome back to Dead Game News. This is the short notice edition. First up, Jesse Robert Cox reports that Pro Evolution Soccer 2015 will be shutting down its servers on August 25th. This is a Konami game which isn't winning the hearts and minds of gamers lately. YouTuber Jim Sterling tends to have a lot of coverage on that. Next up, a bunch of people reported to me is Legends of Norrath. This was a tie-in online card game that's centered around EverQuest. In fact, you were able to launch the game from inside EverQuest and EverQuest 2. Really, something like that makes sense, since MMOs can be known for having to do repetitive tasks or wait on certain events. So it would be a way to kill time while you're doing something less fun. Anyway, the game was inherited by Daybreak Game Company, and they're shutting it down on August 17th. And that brings me to the main news event. Planetside, also owned by Daybreak, is shutting down on July 1st. So in about a week and a half. You know, both this and Legends of Norrath were previously owned by Sony Online Entertainment, and they've shut down several games like Star Wars Galaxies and The Matrix Online. I was hoping that when the company broke off and changed management, we would stop seeing crap like this. But looks like that was just wishful thinking. I never played the original Planetside, even though it went free to play in 2014. I honestly never found a link to it. I think the company tried to suppress it a little bit and steer everyone to Planetside 2 instead. So I'm not surprised the player count has been low. Anyway, this one hits me personally because I currently have a monthly meetup with fans inside Planetside 2. I have a session today, actually. Both Planetside games are a unique game experience and support more players than pretty much any first-person shooter out there. By doing these play sessions, I was hoping it would bring in a lot of players to the game and help keep them afloat, especially if it was once a month or even more frequently. I was even hoping that over time, I could try to approach the developers and try to get them to commit to some sort of end-of-life plan for the game, because then we might have more community influence. But wow, in light of this, that seems far less likely now. It's not that I blame them for shutting it down, they can't keep it running forever, but to shut it down with no patch client, no server software, no partial code, no anything to help out the community is kind of a slap in the face. Now there is an effort being made to emulate the servers called PS Forever, but my understanding is you can't even get inside the game yet, only the character screen. So who knows if that will ever be something viable or not. I was actually considering getting a membership to Planetside 2 for a month or two to help support the company, but in light of this, I don't know anymore. This makes me wonder if I should even keep doing the Planetside 2 sessions if they're just going to toss existing games aside so callously. I mean, should you really invest time or money into a game that could end at any time because the parent company doesn't care? I mean, my perception prior to this was that Daybreak did care about its games and responded to community feedback, but killing your game so that no one could ever play it again, to me, says otherwise. It's like a parent that will buy new clothes for their kid and throw birthday parties for them, but will also leave them stranded out in the woods to die. I literally enjoy a game less if I know that it can be shut down at any time. It adds a tension for me that isn't there in normal games. I don't think I'll ever get used to having a small time window to play a game. I think it's insane. Anyway, this is a bummer. I'll try and reach out to the developers to see if I can get some sort of statement from them regarding the future of Planetside, because I'm getting so sick of this. That's it for Dead Game News.